I'm going to look back at the archives at some of my favorite mods that I've done that might be of interest to you to know how I did them. Because obviously I do cover it on Facebook at the time, but some of these are years old. So some of you might not have seen it, and I thought it might be of interest to you. So the first one that I've decided to look at is the Torgue blaster that I made ages ago. I don't even know how long ago, years ago. And it started off as a Nerf Maverick. You can see that here. And I flattened it. This was the second flat Mav, that's what I called it, and that I did, the first one being a steampunk blaster. And it just looks really cool flat. Obviously it doesn't fire anymore, it's prop only. This thing's quite heavy as well. But as soon as you take that off, it does look really wicked cool. You can see I've gone with the Torgue look and feel on this. Got all this area here was all hand painted. That took an absolute age, and taped off obviously for each square. The sight was pieces of Nerf blasters. I'm not sure what ones, but I bet you Nerf heads out there will know straight away by looking at whatever pieces these are to see. The Picatinny rail I think was off something else as well, but I can't remember. But essentially you can see it definitely looks quite like the artwork, which I'll stick up here somewhere so that you can do a comparison. The end pieces are just bits that I had laying around in my parts bin, so probably parts of other Nerf blasters and whatnot, and they've been painted in that sort of cell shaded manner. Screws, real screws, why not? If you can use the real thing, it's always going to look better than you trying to fake it. This is just PVC, I think, on the inside here. PVC pipes here for the exhausts. And the venting here, I think from memory I did with either cardboard or foam core or something. And that's just layered up, sort of like steps. The detailing, some of the detailing on this was actually done with a fine marker pen. You can see that, like a Sharpie, but super, super fine. The pinstriping is actually sports car pinstriping that you can buy in auto stores. You get that dead straight line, but you could obviously tape it in and do that. Yeah, so I think that's all for this one. Any questions, of course, you can hit me up on Facebook, and I'm always happy to help you if you're wanting to make something like this. As I say, I'm unlikely to remake this because it took me weeks from memory. Big build. But it turned out really, really cool. Quite meaty and heavy as well, because some of it's filled with epoxy to give it extra durability. So the exhaust ports here are filled. Probably this is filled as well. Yeah, nice build. I still like this one. It was for sale at one point, but given the sheer amount of hours that went in, nobody was going to pay me for those hours, and I thought, well, I'll just keep it. And now I've got it on my game shelf with some other Borderlands things, and it looks pretty cool. So there you go. If you want to give that a try at some point, hopefully that will help in some way. That's it for the first out of the archives video. We'll be doing some more of these. The next video though should be that steampunk blaster tutorial. That's me, Nerfenstein.